This year, the crypto industry has been in the headlines for its wild volatility, but a new trend may be emerging that will have a major impact on the influencer economy. Joining us to explain all of this and to offer his thoughts on what has been a year like no other in the digital asset world is Greg Johnson, our friend, the CEO of Rubicon Crypto. So, Greg, tell us about this new trend and what it has to do with astronauts and mavericks.
It has a lot to do with it. And in all seriousness, it is a very serious subject, Jeff. And you and I have talked off camera and on camera before about one of my biggest frustrations with the crypto industry has been this unbridled kind of influencer economy on social media, where you have a lot of paid celebrities that are out there hawking products, but in this case, crypto products, and it's gotten folks into some hot water. The big headlines this summer, earlier this month, in fact, talking about Mavericks. Well, the owner of the Mavericks, Mark Cuban, also of Shark Tank fame, was named in a major class action lawsuit along with the basketball team because of his involvement basically talking up a now defunct crypto business. And if that weren't enough, everybody's favorite astronaut, Elon Musk, earlier this summer was also named in a lawsuit for his involvement in actually talking up or pumping up the price of everybody's favorite Dogecoin or Dogecoin, depending upon who you ask in the crypto world. Now, this may sound silly and it may sound funny, but the repercussions are significant. As a matter of fact, yesterday, the Securities and Exchange Commission actually released an alert saying for consumers to watch out for social media crypto scams. And I think this falls in the same category, Jeff.
So the Dogecoin, is that the one with the dog that we are familiar with?
It is. You can't make this stuff up. There are so many very positive, noble reasons to be excited about the crypto world. But even the founders who came up with this Dogecoin, it was basically a joke, basically designed to be a joke on the industry. And it took off predominantly with young, early digital native adopters, and it had took on a life of its own. But listen, these influencers are going to be a very easy target, and it's not just the celebrities. Countries like the UK have cracked down on this a lot earlier than the United States. But even those people that do paid advertisements that may not be household names may find themselves on the wrong side of a target.
Is there more big news, do you think, coming from the world of crypto in the months ahead?
Huge news coming up in September. I'm sure we'll talk about it. But just to give everybody an insight, coming in September is arguably the biggest news in the entire crypto industry. Ethereum, which many viewers may have heard of before, is the second largest cryptocurrency out there today. And they have been for many years talking about the largest transformation in the blockchain industry. In other words, they're going to move from what's called proof of work to proof of stake. All that means is that mining, that crypto mining that is used to generate Ethereum is going to go by the wayside for a new way for people to earn cryptocurrency with Ethereum called proof of stake. It's a massive technological undertaking. It has huge repercussions, and industry watchers all across the world are paying attention to this because of the implications to the whole industry. It's a really big deal. I'll also tease up here in Atlanta, one of the most important conferences perhaps in a couple of years will be taking place at the Federal Reserve early in October, discussing the future of money. So there's always a lot going on.
All right, Greg, we always enjoy talking with you. It's always interesting. Greg Johnson, CEO of Rubicon Crypto, thanks. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon.
Look forward to it. Thanks, Jeff.